Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Gold HardType Ground Monotype Challenge. In the last episode, we just managed to scrape through the battle against Price after finishing off the Mahogany Town Rockets. With some trouble, it must be said, but Ice being one of the types that is super effective against the vast majority of our team was always going to be problematic. Now, we can now finally leave Mahogany Town and start heading out. And what we're going to do is we are going to try and avoid many of these battles. And the reasons for that will become apparent soon. In that, essentially, we're going to get hopefully we're going to be able to get 2 new members to our team. And in those two new members, we want to be able to pump as much experience into those 2 as possible. Here is a battle that we can't avoid. He'll do anything to get his hands on rare Pokemon. His name is Pokemaniac Hacksaw, who has a Rhydon at level 58. So we're going to swap out to Quagsire. Has the Hydro Pump, but we can eat that up because we're resistant. Well, no, we're not resistant. We just match it. It's just normal to us. We can double kick his Persian, who has Psychic, which is surprising, but does not do an awfully large amount of damage. We can stay in against the Kangaskhan. We get rid of 2, goes for the Sky Attack, I think that is. We can take it out easy peasy. Next up is Charizard. So we want to go back to Quagsire. We have good resistance here. And now, do we go for the Surf? Or we go for the Roll-Up, surely. Oh, why does this Charizard have Vine Whip? We survive with 7, which is huge. Like, that is massive, the fact that we managed to survive that. Next up is Marill, which is a bit... Azumarill is in this gen, so I wonder why he hasn't evolved that. Still, we can take out Marill with a couple of Thunder Punches, courtesy of Marowak. And finally, he has a Mew. So we are going to go to Rocky. That's only level 7, so it's fine. Strength. There we go. Sweet. So we defeat Pokemaniac Hacksaw. He says our Pokemon are very appealing. We're going to switch Rocky to the front. And so if Pokemon has different colours from usual, it's more valuable. What do you mean that's not true? So there is an item in the middle here. We will pick it up. It is a Max Revive, one of the best items, let's be honest. And now we're just going to head south. Let's have a look. We want to heal up. Obviously, we're going to head into ice. Do I have any more? 2 more fresh waters. So we'll use one on Nidoking. And we'll keep one for Quagsire later. Okay, so now I think, okay, we got this guy who obviously we can't avoid the battle with, it seems. We'll try our best. No. Do you know about the legendary bird Pokemon? Birdkeeper Var, he's got 3, and he's... Okay, it's Articuno. Should have seen that coming. Okay, now Iron Tail here is super effective, but obviously it is an Ice type. It will be super effective against us, and will almost certainly be faster. So we'll try a Screech. Wow, we survive an Ice Beam. I did not think we could do that, but we can. So we'll go to Quagsire. Quagsire should be huge here, because Rollout will be super effective against all of these guys. Like, big time. There we go. Wow, so we take out the Articuno. He's going to turn to a Zapdos now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap into Nidoking, because I have Ice Punch. And we're going to... I do have a Hyper Potion, thank goodness. Hyper Potion up Quagsire. He's going to be massive, assuming this guy will have Moltres. Almost certainly will have Moltres. So what we want is we want the chance to essentially set up on Moltres. So we'll Ice Punch away the Zapdos, and now, so Quagsire, what we want, first of all, we want to Amnesia up. Just so he can do virtually nothing to us. And now Rollout, it's quadruply effective. We are trapped by the Fire Spin, but you can see there that our resistance is really good against that fire attack. We take him out with a couple of hits. Moltres goes down, we defeat the bird Pokemon. He says we're hot stuff. Mum's bought us 2 things very quickly. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres are the 3 legendary bird Pokemon. I heard there are other legendary birds though. Wow, you're pretty tough. Sweet. And so we are now going to quickly head back. We've got to be careful of this guy who we haven't fought yet. And we want to heal. So yeah, okay, cool. And yeah, so the whole aim is to just... Monday. I'm just trying to think. Today is Monday, and I'm just trying to think of which of the... potentially if we can find any of the siblings, the weekday siblings, you know, the people who appear on specific days of the week. But I don't think that's right. It's Monica, but I don't know where she is. Anyway, okay, so Ice Path is ahead, and hopefully what we want to find here is a female Swinub. The reason we want a female is because, as I've said before earlier on in this Let's Play, we will be doing breeding. And I need to, hopefully, we can finally finish off my main aim of trying to breed. Come on, there we go, good. Well done, Rocky. Rocky can start leveling up a little bit more now. Obviously, we don't want to level him up too much because if he gets that, what's the big move? If he gets, you know, Crunch before we can actually accept it onto him, that would be devastating. Oh, I hate this bit. Can I remember how to do this? I think we want to do... Yes! There we go. It's cool. So, now I've just got to remember how to do this one. There we go. Cool. So we get HMO 7, which is obviously a waterfall, and is very important. Don't think Quagsire can learn waterfall, so we will potentially need yet another HM slave. So, we have a male Swinub. Wrong gender, I'm afraid. So just going to keep heading through Ice Path. Okay, so this is the strength section. Obviously, we have 2 strength users in our team. So we're going to push that one up to there. We have a Wild Jinx, which we will hit with an Iron Tail, take out. Okay, so we can't move that, so we're going to move that down to there. We're going to move it across. We don't want to trap ourselves, so we want to hit that. Then we just want to knock it up and across and up. There we go. The boulder falls through. Perfect. Next, we want to keep heading around. And the goal there. Oh, it's not 47, thank goodness. I was suddenly very worried there. Okay, we're going to swap him Marowak to the front just because he has some stuff to... He's got Thunder Punch for the Zubats, and the Swinubs obviously we want to catch anyway. So this boulder here. So obviously we don't want to push it that way, we want to push it this way. Down 2 and then across, and that boulder fell through. So that's 2 of the 4 boulders, if I remember correctly. We're going to push this one, and we want to head around, push it to there, push it up to... Okay, good, and then we'll push it across. Marowak can take out this Golbat, and there we go. So the boulder fell through, and now we can push this one across as we set up earlier. We have a female Swinub. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to go Thunder Punch just because I have pretty... Oh, obviously, Electric doesn't affect ground. Silly. Boomerang's going to be too much, surely. Thrash takes it out. Okay, so hopefully that won't be the only female Swinub we'll see, but either way we have time. We can just last it out until we find one. But it's good to know that Thrash is too much for a Swinub at this point. We can get a max potion, and that's everything here. So now we just need to make our way around. We have a full heal, which is great. So PP, Ether, my phone, the house phone is going again. I'm gonna put that on Rocky. Burn heat, you know, it's not really any importance at the moment. So, we get a full heal. We'll smash that with Rock Smash, and now... we have Nugget, we have a Burnt Berry, Max Revive, Max Potion, Full Heal. We have nothing that we don't want to use. We'll toss this Escape Rope. Actually, no, we'll toss the Miracles. It's probably worth more. We'll toss the Escape Rope. Just because literally no point in having it. We get a Never Melt Ice, which is going to be great. So that'll go on to our Swine-Up when it gets to that point. Another Jinx. I think that's everything there, yeah. Okay, so now we just need to keep going. So we can't head down there. So there's an item there, which we can get if we land on those. We're on the line there, pick that up, it's TM44, which is Rest. Come on, let's get another encounter. Female Swiner at level 44, okay, so our weakest attack is, we could use Sandshrew, mainly because Sandshrew is, in this case, a Pokemon. He's got Battle Smash, so it's fine. Nidoking will be able to take it out, Quagsire will be able to take it out, probably. Just ground does resist rock, so, but ice doesn't. It's only 30, let's see, it does take it out. Okay, so we're going to just need to, it's good to know that we can find them there, at least. But yeah, that does mean that we're going to need to properly pay attention. Well, that's annoying. We will now make our way through here. We want to head down, obviously. That's the way forwards. There we go. It's just an iron, but could use a PP up. I really want to use PP up on Ancient Power though, because it only has 5. Could use an Ether. It's not particularly, you know. There we go. Easy peasy. Pick up an iron. Then we'll just make our way around. Another Golbat. So it looks like we're just going to have to hope when it comes to these to the Swine-Up that we find. Little Thunder Punch. Male Swine-Up, of course. Obviously, if it endures, that would be really handy. Male Swine-Up again. Zubat. Yeah, it could be really helpful if we get one that just endures. But yeah, we're just so many levels up, it's ridiculous. Okay, female Swine-Up, here we go. So we're going to save, for obvious reasons. Are we going to go? Yeah, let's go for it. Yes! It goes for the Endure, that's sweet. I didn't mean to Thrash, because obviously... you idiot. Boomerang. We endure the hit. Sweet. Okay, cool. Sorry, he endures the hit, I should say. We'll throw an Ultra Ball, and we catch our female Swine-Up, the pig Pokemon. It rubs its snout on the ground to find and dig up food. It sometimes discovers hot springs. Do you have a nickname to Swine-Up? No, obviously this is not the Swine-Up that we shall be using, but it's good to have it nonetheless. We find a PP up once more. Excellent. And then we can finally leave Ice Path. Wow, you came through the Ice Path? You must be a real hotshot trainer. So we find ourselves here in Blackthorn City, a quiet mountain retreat. We will not be staying here long. For one, I'm pretty sure Claire isn't around, because I think we have to do the Goldenrod stuff. Yeah, as you can see. Our gym leader is in training in the cave behind here. I have no idea when our leader will return, and if we try and head there, only dragon users are permitted to train here. Please leave. So, obviously, but that's fine by me, because I'm not here for that. What I'm here for is heading south and finding Gligar, yes! But unfortunately this one is male. And we, again, need a female. Graveler. So we'll be able to hopefully get that Graveler, get a female Gligar here on this route. We don't want to head that way because there's trainers either way. Okay, well, at full health. We'll see what levels these guys are at. What are your thoughts on raising Pokemon? He asks. So school trainer Ryan, who has a level 59 Pidgeot. So we're going to Thunder Punch. And if he just keeps using agility, that is fine by me. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. Pidgeot. And finally he's next got an Electabuzz. Great Pokemon for us, obviously being an electric type. We can take out his Pokemon, and now we can keep heading down the mountain. Another Graveler. We could really use just getting that female Gligar and getting out of here. Because once we do that, then we're pretty much... Then we have our team, and then all I need to do is do some off-screen stuff for getting the certain moves that we require for our Pokemon. But what we can hopefully do is that actually this is quite nice because it leads us right back down towards oh, what's this gen's Lily? No, it's not Lily Cove. It's can't believe I can't remember this. What's this gen's version of, you know, the starting female Gligar? Here we go. So save current game, save game. Does it resist anything twice over ground? Flying. No is the answer, pretty much. So we're just gonna have to. I'm just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for it. Okay. Here we go. Ultra Balls. I'm gonna chuck them at this guy. Ultra Ball. Ah, we've only got one. Wow. It's gonna work. There we go. We catch a female Gligar, the Fly Scorpio. I'm pretty sure it should be Scorpion, but it's Fly Scorpio Pokemon. It flies straight at its target's face, then clamps down on the startled victim to inject poison. Vicious Gligar. And she, again, is another one that will not be directly a member of our team, but will certainly produce, let's say, a member of our team. So we could keep heading south. We want to essentially reach whatever that town is. I can't remember its name. Didn't need the volume to get that loud. We'll have another item. It's just next special. We should probably pick it up just because it allows us to essentially say that we, you know, took this route, because obviously we'll have to come back down here again at some point. And another item as well, a revive, but thankfully we're already carrying revives, so that's fine. We'll keep heading down. So this is an entrance to Dark Cave, if I remember. So we've got a poison berry and a normal berry. They're nothing to be particularly shouting about at the moment. We can't make our way around these guys, which is really annoying. Raise defense. Who would need... Let's put it on. Why not? We'll get a dire hit. We'll take on this person down here. This person's Pokemon. We have Marowak, Rocky, Quagsire. Oh! Damn! Just remembered. One thing I really needed to do was, obviously, go to the frickin' move deleter and delete, yeah, I should have gone to the move deleter in... Wait, can I... Wait, do I still have Kenya? Executor. We want... Executor's not a nice Pokemon for us. We want... Shadow Ball. Yes, okay, that's 2 hits, that's good. Okay, cool. Take out that Executor. A bit worried there. Executor is not a great Pokemon for us. She's been to many gyms and thinks the one in Goldenrod is her favourite. But nonetheless, do we still have Kenya on? Yes, we do. So the big question is, can... I don't have Fly. I never picked up Fly. I am a complete and utter idiot. Okay. Well, when you catch up, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is right at the bottom, so... This is just outside. Yep, okay, so we've come full circle, essentially. We can cut through and we can head back to Professor Elm's lab in whatever town it is. We will find out very soon, because... Let's have a look. Cherry Grove City to New Bark Town. So New Bark Town, this is the town we were talking about. Cool. Okay, so we can pop into Professor Elm and we can heal our Pokemon here. See, we could talk to him, but yeah. It's just, you know, we just have to explain to him why we haven't been hatching his egg the whole time. So, we're just going to zip back through good old Route 1, or whatever route it is in this, like, Route 26, is it? Or 27? We don't have whatever her name was for the weekday siblings here, but that's okay. I think she only had a normal type, and we don't particularly care about normal types. Normal type moves, that is. Pink Bow, I think, strengthens normal type moves. So, what we can do is we can talk to you, because this guy is the guy who gives us the map, and we never spoke to him in the whole game. But anyway, so he's just going to take us around a few things. He's going to show us the Pokemon Center, he's going to show us the Pokemon Mart, he's going to show us Route 30, he's going to give us the sea, and then he's going to give us the map card, which is very helpful, because we've never actually got the map card previously. This guy just tells us to go visit the gyms. This is all the stuff that I sort of skipped really early on in this Let's Play. So we're going to... I'm pretty sure we'd already healed, but it's fine. It's great, I can store any number of Pokemon, it's free. The communication that says I traded Pokemon already. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to sell some stuff. Specifically the nugget that's completely useless to us. And the berries that we have, you know, again, they're not particularly useful. The X specials and the... No, not the... Never Mount Ice. The X accuracies. Ice Heals can stay, Awakening, Burn Heal, sure, PP up, Paralysis Heal, Antidote, Miracle Seed. Now, we can sell this just because it's only worth 50, wow. I thought it would be worth way more. Because we can sell that because none of our Pokemon will or ever learn grass moves, so it's fine. But we can talk to this guy. He's going to give us the Mystic Water, which obviously increases for... Essentially allows us to, yeah, increases water type move strength, and that obviously gives us a nice thing for good old Quagsire. We can now surf around a lot of areas that we weren't able to surf. We're just going to make our way essentially back through the game. I know I've done this, did this similarly on my previous playthrough through this. Where you just sort of go back through the game and do all the bits that you couldn't do, or reach all the places that you couldn't reach. We'll find some pretty useful items, specifically I'm thinking of the soft sand, which is rather handy. We're going to get a Poison Cure Berry. We can talk to Mr. Pokemon again because we have a red scale. He will give us an XP share. Literally no use to me, particularly because the XP share is not really something that I do a lot. Okay, so we're going to keep heading north. So obviously I could use Kenya as a fly. I think what makes more sense though is we don't care. Sorry, Arnie, Bugcatcher. You, the Bitterberry. What's that? You have mail for me? Yeah, we'll just give... Hand over Pokemon holding the mail. Let's see. Dark Cave leads to another road. That's good to know. Thanks for bringing this to me. My friends are good to go, and you're a swell guy too. I'd like to do something good in return. He gives us TM50 as Nightmare. Yeah, that's not particularly useful to us. But to be honest, what we really want is we want a Pokemon that can just, we'll actually just want a Pokemon that can use. Okay, let's just make our way through these guys. Okay, so we've reached Violet City. Well, what I meant was we'll just need a Pokemon that can use the remaining TMs. For example, obviously we still haven't done Dark Cave, we can do that later. That's a bit weird, it just had nothing there. But there are like items over here, another rare candy. I think there's another item over here, which is a PT up. Okay, ooh la la, very indeed no. Okay, he's just talking to us if we are a trainer. Here, teacher is good, you study here. Okay, he just shows us that. I saw a wheelie trip ahead, it swims and dances, cool. We've already done all this. We could obviously do the ruins of Alf as well. We can do that little section there. But I think what we really want to be concentrating on doing is what we want to do is we want to head back to this route here. For one, we can surf across and pick up, I think that's a mystery berry. Mystery berries are just, the best berries of them all because they cure everything. Here is Goldenrod, which is the city that we will obviously be visiting afterwards. We will be able to take on this trainer soon, but before we do that, what I want to do is I want to first... okay, there are trainers down there, so we want to save those trainers. Specifically, we want to save them because we want to level up our new Pokemon. So, we're going to start off by heading into the daycare, and it's not my... we can see what Mum's bought us. What she bought us. A Moonstone, a Super Potion... what can we deposit in here? We can deposit rare candies and stuff like that. And max revives. Stuff that I'll use particularly in the XP share, for example. And I can do withdraw. Withdraw super potions, hyper potion. Okay, but yeah, the important thing here is we want to go to Bill's PC, we want to deposit... Okay, so he's taken Kenya away from us, which is fine by me, to be honest. What we want is our level 5 Wooper, which knows... we have a level 5 Wooper here, which obviously knows... sorry. I'm getting all sorts of confused. Here we go, Bill's PC. We want to deposit in a different Pokemon. Let's deposit in Sandshrew. We want to pick up Swinub here. So we're going to, hopefully, we're going to have some luck here. We've got Wooper here at level 5, who knows Ancient Power. We have Swinub, a female Swinub, and a male Wooper. Hopefully, we can have some luck here. I'm going to save, actually. Sounds like a very good idea to save beforehand. So we're going to save here. This will probably be near enough the end of this episode. So we're going to put in the Wooper. We're going to put in Swinub. And now what we can do is, whilst those two are obviously off doing all sorts of daycare-y things, we can rush up to... there's no... Oh, did I... The battles are only... yeah, okay. So bug catching contest is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We need to go to a bug catching contest just to get a Scyther, because a Scyther allows us to give Gligar a move which is super... Well, is a flying type move. So, I guess we'll leave it here because evidently I've got a lot of other stuff to do. Specifically, I want to get a Pokemon that can learn Flash and Fly for ease of movement, just as a HM slave. I want to check up on these guys and make sure that we get a hatched egg. And I also want to catch a Scyther to a male Scyther, which will then level up till level 20 such that it learns wing attack, and then we'll give wing attack to our Gligar through breeding as well. So, got lots of stuff to look forward to. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of my Pokemon Gold HardType Ground Monotype Challenge. We're finally looking like our team is finally about to come together, and then the next after you will join me in the next episode where we'll have a full team ready to start doing some battles, and we're just gonna smash it. Really, it's just gonna be great. So, hope you'll see me on the next episode.